Hello everybody, this is Deja Howard here, and I really wanted to show you all how I make my teacher documents. I saw a YouTube video a while ago and it really helped me out. So the first thing I do is I open up PowerPoint and I go to design and I go to slide size. Then I'm going to click custom slide size. I'm going to change my dimensions so that they're the size of a typical document that you might see, and I'm going to click ensure fit so that everything fits perfectly. So this is what I do because most of my documents are like a typical vertical document. I don't really like mine horizontal. So the typical dimensions are going to be 8.5 by 11 inches. So this is where, after you do this, this is where your creativeness comes in. I generally add borders to mine. It just adds a nice view look to it that I really appreciate. So I inserted a shape. This is how I make my borders. I'm going to fill it with no fill so that I can put things in it and you can still see. I'm going to change the weight of the border so that it's 3 point. I usually do 3. I like it a bit thicker. And then I'm going to copy paste and make another. And I'm going to shrink it so that it's inside. And what I'm going to do now is right click, go to outline, go to sketched, or dashes. It's up to you. So if you do sketch, it can look like this. If you do dashes, it can look like this. I personally like doing dashes. It just looks more festive. I'm not sure, but I appreciate when it has a cool look to it. And then you can do a combination. So you can make it wavy, and this to me is where you get that elementary school vibe where it's really cute and cutesy and all that. This is how they do it. So the next thing I'm going to tell you is going to be how to add the words. You need to add a text box. I usually add my first text box at the top, and it's usually the title of whatever I'm making. So in this case, I'm making an RTI tracker for one of my students. So because it's just for me, I can put RTI tracker, whatever you want to be. And this is, again, where your creativeness is going to come in. So I've highlighted it here, and I'm just going to choose from the many fonts that I have. I've downloaded so many different kinds, but my favorite ones are my Hello fonts because this is usually what you see on the elementary school, usually those types of documents. So gosh, there's something to choose from. For now, I'm going to keep it simple and just do this one. Actually, I don't like that one. We're going to change it. And you can get free fonts if you Google it. If you go on TPT, just make sure the site is safe. But yeah, it's kind of easy to get all different kinds and unique fonts. So also, if you're in PowerPoint, you'll have these lines, these red lines here. They are really good for making sure everything is straight and orderly. So I would definitely use those. And I'm putting just little extra stuff. And what I also like to do is border my headers. So this is where it's totally up to you. But when it comes to making documents, this is definitely something that I would say is in my style. If it's a document made by me, it's going to look like this. And again, you see those red lines telling you that, hey, it's even on both sides, or it's, however far away from the middle. They are so good for making your documents look nice and pristine. So from this point on, you're just going to keep adding shapes like we did earlier, making the fill, no fill, adding the border, the color that you like, the design, the sketch that you like. It's all through that right click once you highlight it. And again, the fonts can be found on TPT. It could be found on Google if you just Google fonts. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful. Please let me know if it worked out for you. I'd love to see your documents. Thank you so much.